I'm Adam.
And I'm Sugar. And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way.
Hey, Sugar, do you ever go to the market?
You mean, do I like to go to a place that sells food in a super crowded area without refrigeration and questionable sanitation standards while people are walking their dogs?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm asking.
No, there aren't many markets in the Arctic.
No Arctic markets, eh? Well, in today's book, Little Lobo goes all over the market. Let's get started. Vamos, let's go to the market by Raúl the Third. Vamos, let's go. Wow. For breakfast, Little Lobo and Bernabe eat huevos ranchos con tortillas de maíz and wash it down with warm milk. Let's go, Bernabe. Today, Little Lobo must deliver much-needed supplies to people at the mercado. He checks his list to see what he needs to put in his wagon. Shoe polish, crema de zapatos, clothespins, pinzas para la ropa, wood, madera, tissue paper, papel de seda, paintbrushes, pinceles, golden laces, cordón de oro. We have lots of deliveries to make today. Thanks for waking us up, Cookie Dookie. We're on our way to the market. No es nada, mis amigos. That's my job. Everywhere people are going to work. Everyone has a different job. Next to the mercado is La Placita. There are many things to see and do. Little Lobo and Bernabe make their way through the crowd. Everyone is busy. Mal Burro and Piqui Pequeño keep La Placita and the mercado clean. La Viejita de la Fuente feeds the pigeons. Something sure smells good. Churros con canela y azúcar. Churros with cinnamon and sugar. Little Lobo stops to watch the dancers perform. The mercado is a maze of pathways, shops, and booths. Little Lobo's first delivery is at Chiva Zonky. There's a long line of tourists waiting to get their pictures taken. Oh good, you made it just in time. Chiva draws stripes on the donkey with the shoe polish and turns it into a zonky.
I don't get it.
What don't you get?
So they're taking a donkey and painting stripes on it?
Uh-huh.
And then they're pretending that this animal is some sort of donkey-zebra hybrid?
Yes, a zonky.
But then it ends up looking just like a regular zebra. What's the draw?
Obviously you didn't notice the wrestling mask that it's wearing.
Oh, that must be it.
Say queso. In the next shop, Senora Amparo sells herbs, medicines, and candles. Hello, Little Lobo. No delivery today, Senora Amparo. Senor Mosca arranges all the sweets he sells in his booth. Little Lobo has many favorites. What will he have today? Bandera de coco, mango enchilado, calavera de azúcar, dulce de cacahueta. ¿Qué se te antoja? What would you like? I'll have a bandera de coco, please. Looking sharp, Little Lobo. Love the hat. At their booth, Mr. and Mrs. Praderas sell sombreros for every occasion. Little Lobo bought his hat there. In the next booth, Senor Papetero makes títeres. Every weekend, Senor Papetero's títeres perform to the delight of the kids in town. Say hello to Little Lobo, Cantinflas. Hello. Senor Duende sells books, magazines, newspapers, and Little Lobo's favorite, comic books. I brought you your clothespins, Woho. Take whatever you want, Little Lobo, and thank you very much. Little Lobo takes a break to eat a churro and read his comic book. Wow, it would be great if we could meet El Toro one day. As Little Lobo rests, the Iceman delivers Hielo. Hielo? Who needs Hielo? Farolera Raquel shines shoes. After lunch, Little Lobo walks by the hand-carved masks of Don Rufino. Almost done with these jaguar masks, Little Lobo. Then he sees Doña Rufino selling her world-famous jarros de barro. Ahí va Lobo. Siempre tiene prisa. There goes Lobo, always in a hurry. This market is much different than the farmers' markets that I would go to on the weekend when I was a kid.
How so?
I suppose that people had stalls where they sold all kinds of things, but I was really only interested in the food.
What kind of foods did you get?
Baked goods, mostly. Cinnamon rolls, donuts, Dutch letters.
Dutch letters? What are those?
They're a flaky pastry filled with a sweet almond paste, and they're shaped like the letter S.
That sounds pretty good.
Calling them delicious is an understatement. Not only baked goods, there were also snow cones there.
Snow cones? Now you're talking my language. I'd sure prefer that over cowboy boots, hats, and masks.
Snow cones might be the only thing they sell in your Arctic market.
What are you talking about? Didn't you see that goat running through with a giant block of ice?
You're right. I forgot to mention the giant block of ice. Why would you need a giant block of ice?
To keep your drinks cold? To keep your food from spoiling?
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't give enough credit to ice.
Can you ever give ice enough credit?
At their booth, Beto and Cuca sell desert plants and build small houses for every occasion. This little house should be perfect for you. Next, Little Lobo delivers the tissue paper Corina Caminos needs to finish her piñatas. She's working on a piñata of the local legend El Toro. She uses different colors of tissue paper to bring her creations to life and tijeras to create frilly textures. The paintbrushes Little Lobo delivers are for El Rey portraits and paintings. Elvis and Priscilla Ray specialize in black velvet paintings. Good to see you, Little Lobo. Here's the portrait I owe you. Checking his wagon, Little Lobo sees that he has collected as many things as he's delivered. He has only one item left to deliver, the golden laces, los cordones de oro. Little Lobo saved his favorite shop for last. Masks, posters, and toys remind Little Lobo of his favorite wrestler. Here are the golden laces. Perfecto, just what I needed. Come in. Luchadores wear masks to hide their identities. I need the laces to tie on El Toro's new mask. Little Lobo can't believe his luck. He finally gets to meet his wrestling hero, El Toro. Great to meet you, El Toro. Will you please sign my comic? Por supuesto, amiguito. Of course, little buddy. Do you have room in the wagon for me? I need a ride home. Vamonos! Little Lobo is happy to give his hero a ride. Thanks for the lift, Little Lobo. Have a good night. Back home, Little Lobo places Bernabe's new doghouse next to his bed and hangs his new portrait. Good night, Bernabe. Buenas noches, amigos. Good night. Tomorrow, they will have another busy day. This day seems to be pretty jam-packed for Little Lobo and his dog.
That Lobo was running all over the place doing a little of this and a little of that.
Not to mention that, he also got to meet a lucha libre.
Not just any lucha libre, El Toro.
Do you know him?
Never heard of him, but it was extra special for this kid.
It can be pretty special meeting someone that you admire.
That's what it'd be like if I met Roald Amundsen.
Who?
The first person to ever reach the South Pole.
That would be special. You know what else would be special?
If you like and subscribe.
Exactly. If you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Adam.
And I'm Sugar. And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way.
Did you know Mexico City has more than 300 mercados? La Merced is the largest, filling an entire neighborhood since the end of the 18th century.